Hello, my name is Bianca from Lucky Crafting Art, and I'm very happy that you're here again because today we'll have a look at these beautiful watercolor flowers. Some of you guys asked me if I could do a tutorial about it, and now here we are. And it's about this. It's about these beautiful kind of abstract flowers that you can paint by only using watercolor. And you can see the beauty of this coloring method right here. You can see the gradient and you can see these special effects right here, I'd say. It kind of looks like as if the paint is peeling or flaking off. And I have a few more examples for you. For example, this purple one, or here I use red and black and this turquoise, or here in orange and yellow. And I have to say that this one is kind of my favorite. The pink and the turquoise looks awesome. And yeah, because they're kind of abstract, I just glue them on something and then I paint the flower stem, and you can paint the leaves with just the same method if you want. And then just glue everything down, and now it looks like a flower. And if you want to know how to get these cool effects and how to paint these flowers, then just follow along and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so I brought you a bit closer, and we don't start with the paint, we start with the water. And that's the secret behind the whole thing. You just paint an abstract form of a flower with water onto your paper. And then we start choosing our color. And I want to start with this pink. And then what we're going to do is we just put the brush into the water. Make sure you have enough paint on it. And then I'll just dip it into the water right here. All right. And now you can see the effect a bit better if the color is a bit darker. So let's do that. Here. Now you can see how it spreads upwards. And this is what we want. You could also dab on the same spot a few more times, and then you force it to move upwards a bit. And I also want some black with this flower. So here we have some black, and I just switch the light off so that it doesn't reflect, and you can see it a bit better. And again, just dip it in, and here you can see it really well how it spreads upwards. And this is what we want. So I turn it back on because otherwise it's kind of a bit dark, but you saw what I mean. And the cool thing about this is, and because it is watercolor, is that you can use almost every paint together because they're blending so well. And one more thing, you get these cool effects, for example, like here, if you use your color over and over again. So what I mean by that is that you don't stop with 2 colors or 3 colors, but you keep going. You take, for example, another pink tone, like here, and then you put it at the bottom again. And you can see, 1 second, you see these little pink swirls in the black color down there. And when it's dry, this is what brings the abstract look to it, or the peeled off look. All right, so now I'll just paint another flower, but I'll speed that up because there's nothing more to explain. But then you can see a few more different color combinations. All right, so you saw that I used, I think, about 4 or 5 different colors here. I don't know, I didn't count. But I wanted to stay like that because you can see the different colors creating these cool effects right here. And I want that to stay. And here I have a bit pink and I like that as well. And yeah, so a few different greens that blended in together pretty well and a few different blue tones. And you see, you don't even have to do only flower forms. You could also do some leaf forms. And what you can do as well, if you don't like the form of your whatever you painted, you can always change it. For example, here you can alter the form. So, and this is it. Now we have to let it dry and then we'll have a look at the results. All right, our flowers are done. I think it took about 3 to 4 hours to dry, but now they are ready. And look at these beautiful results. I love this one. And I don't even know how the flower got these sprinkles, but I like it. It looks really cool. And now I want to show you how I craft with them. So first of all, I fussy cut them out. I want to craft along with this flower. So I'll just cut that out. And as I said, now I'll just cut around it and I leave a little bit of white space. Because in my opinion, let me get the focus straight, 1 second. So in my opinion, the color seems just a bit brighter when the flower has a white space around it. But you could also use distress ink if you don't want the white space. And yeah, paint it a bit darker around it, whatever. But I want to keep it that way because I also crafted a vintage junk journal. The video is still on this YouTube channel. It's called the Mini Grungy Junk Journal. And in that I used the flowers as well with the white space around it. And it didn't seam off or anything. So it's just fine with the white space around it. So now I use this pocket and I'll just glue that one onto it. And I changed my mind. I wanted to do a bouquet of flowers, so I cut it a few more out. And now I'm gonna glue them down. All right, so now I'm gonna take a permanent edding and I'm just gonna draw the stem. All right, and I also cut out this little leaf and I'm gonna glue that down as well. And for the leaf, I have this fine liner and I'm just gonna draw a line in the middle so it looks a bit more like a leaf. And we can also draw some, I think it's called stamens inside of the flower. I guess it looks pretty fine with this one. So just a little dot and again a little line like this. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do it with all of them. Just 3 of them and that's enough. All right, and this is my bouquet of watercolor flowers. I hope you like it as much as I do. I love the effects of this method. And I hope you have a lot of fun recrafting it. If you do, maybe you want to send me a picture of your crafting design. My email is linked on my YouTube, in my YouTube information box. And If you also want, write a comment or give me a thumbs up. That helps with the visibility of my channel. But you don't have to do it. It's all optional. It's the greatest good for me if you had fun watching and if I maybe inspired you. So with that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and maybe you have a little bit time to craft something and just enjoy your time. Be happy. See you soon. Bye bye.